On this week's news discussion, we talk about Street Fighter V Adverts, Panzer Dragoon 1 and 2 being remade, Monster Hunter World's first big expansion, and actual Hedgehog nightmare fuel. Hello and welcome to Strange Play. I'm Rik.
I'm Simon.
And this is the news discussion for Sunday the 16th of November 2018. So for those of you who are new here, what we do on this show is each and every week we go over 3 or 4 of the biggest gaming news stories of the past 7 days, give you the facts and then share our opinions.
If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. It's nice to see you. I love you more than life itself.
So what have you got first for us?
Okay, so we've got a bit of Capcom news.
We're going to start off with some shitty Capcom news.
Yeah, it is extremely shit. So Capcom's Street Fighter V has been emblazoned with advertisements. The so-called sponsored content came in with a recent update that made the game free to play for a limited time. So it's basically like trying to scalp new players to bolster the user base.
How long is it free to play for?
It's up until the 19th of December, so just before Christmas it finishes.
That's convenient.
Yeah, very. I was being sceptical about it. Capcom. The official Capcom blog release states, every character will have an ad-style costume where the sponsored content will appear somewhere on their clothing or model. A sponsor will appear in the versus screen before battle and will not affect loading screen times. Some tournament stages feature a sponsor like Ring of Power, which that sounds a bit frisky, doesn't it?
A little bit.
Twit user Prototype of Life uploaded a video of the ads being seen when entering training mode, so you can't even play training mode without seeing these things.
It's a bit cheeky, isn't it?
It is. It's a low blow. Kotaku highlighted several character changes, including Guile's American flag tattoo has been changed for the tournament decal. Dalzim's necklace and child skulls now have a Capcom Pro Tour logo on it, as well as they've added a belt for him, so they can emblazon it on that as well. Is it Urian or Urian?
I think Urian
has also been given a belt and a logo. And Akuma, do you know the heaven kanji he's got on his back?
Oh yes.
Now that is a Capcom Pro Tour logo. So when he does his finishing move and he sort of does that stance where he's like, look at my back.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's basically a big advert now.
It looks awful.
It does. It looks terrible. The Capcom blog also explains sponsored content can be turned off if you wish. So sponsored content settings. Here you can adjust the sponsored content settings. Turn sponsored content on to receive bonus fight money in ranked and casual matches. A sponsor display, turning the settings on allows you to access sponsored content such as ad-style costumes and loading and stage ads. Selecting on gives you access to stage and loading ads. So you can turn them off, but doing so penalises you.
Well, I don't know if it penalises you as such, because it's only a small amount, and I'm pretty sure it's capped as well. The thing that I'm very unclear on is this just here for the people who are playing it for free, or is this something that's in the paid version as well? Because if this is in the free version, then to be honest, yeah, it looks tacky and horrible, but I don't have too much of a problem with it, because they're trying to advertise their thing. It's like watching ITV, you don't pay for it, so you get ads. You're getting ads on YouTube for free content. So if this is part of the free service until the 19th, then yeah, it looks shit. But I can see why they're doing it. But if you've paid for the game and you're seeing this, that's fucking disgusting.
It's not just that. If you've paid for the game and you've paid for the season passes and stuff to unlock all the characters, and then suddenly you're being hit with these things, and it's like, well, you can sit through these adverts and get more fight money if you do your things to unlock stuff further down the line, then I just find that really unacceptable. If you've paid money, this shit shouldn't be in there at all.
No, not at all.
I think, as well, it sets a dangerous precedent, because what's to stop them going, okay, right, the Capcom Pro Tour logo is now going to be a McDonald's Golden Arch.
Yeah.
And if you're sat on a loading screen, you are a captive audience. You're not going anywhere. It's not like when you're watching something on a streaming service where it's just like, no, just fucking fast forward this. Do you know when you're watching YouTube and it's like you watch the first 5 seconds, you click it to get rid of it. You don't fucking sit through it.
Yeah.
You don't sit through any. I mean, that's the biggest problem that they have with advertising now. They've gone from having adverts between the programmes to actually put in the products in the show themselves to sort of advertise them.
And the thing is, like, product placement's always been a thing. There's just certain legalities to it, how much you can do, what you can't, you can do, all that stuff. So at the moment, this isn't too bad because they are just advertising Capcom stuff. But your point, where does that end? The next evolution is literally to make everybody look like a fucking NASCAR. Yeah,
that's something to cover in the actual article, isn't it? They say that it
was the Kotaku one.
They're right. If you're going to play a character, especially one that, like, they mention Dalzin with his necklace of child skulls, his backstory, his lore is that those kids died from some sort of fucking disease or some plague or something, and he's wearing them to honour them. And then you put in an advert on them, it's like, well, that's fucking dubious.
It's tacky. It's just really tacky.
And you're selling that art down the road as well. The Street Fighter art is genuinely beautiful.
Yeah.
It is really pretty to look at. And to have these logos implemented on top of them, they just look so out of place. It's not like DJ's Maximum, you know, the fake adverts for whatever he's fucking advertising. It's not within the universe of Street Fighter. It's just this completely obtuse thing they're bashing a fucking square peg into a round hole. And it looks shit. It looks fucking awful.
It does. So hopefully this will go after the 19th, like after the free promotion, because otherwise they have absolutely fucking ruined this game. There's been problems with it from the beginning, with all the free-to-play mentality and the fact that it was a half-finished game, and it's getting more and more like a free-to-play game that you've got to pay for. It's fucking stupid.
I know people that have put thousands of hours into Street Fighter, and this has put them right off. It's not even the best fighting game on the block anymore. I'm not entirely sure what it is. Maybe
Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Yeah, something like that.
According to Jeff Keighley.
Yeah, and pulling shit like this is just going to alienate the audience. They're just going to go.
Big time.
What we got next?
I've got some big news for old school Sega fans, and that is Panzer Dragoon 1 and 2 are getting remade. So they're coming from a Polish publisher called Forever Entertainment, and in a statement to Gamatsu, Forever Entertainment said, Panzer Dragoon Remake is a refreshed version of Panzer Dragoon. The original version of the game had its premiere on the Sega Saturn console in 1995 and was well received by both players and critics. The entire Panzer Dragoon series has been repeatedly remade and released on many platforms. The last relaunch took place in April 2018 on Xbox One, where players can play Panzer Dragoon Orta with a backward compatibility. The new version of the game will be characterised by completely new graphics compatible with today's standards and several modifications of the game, making it more attractive to modern players while remaining faithful to the original in terms of story. The first materials from the game will be presented in the upcoming months. Panzer Dragoon 1 will be the first game to be released, and it will be out before the end of next year, but no other details have been given, and there's no word yet if fan favourite Panzer Dragoon SAGA will be seeing a remake. Now, I want to be excited about this because I never got to play the Panzer Dragoon games, but I don't know who Forever Entertainment are, so I don't know what their pedigree is. Like, I don't know if they're a good company to make the game, and it says that they're a publisher as well, so is this one they're developing and publishing, or is someone else developing it and these guys are publishing it for Sega? It all sounds a bit messy. Like, I don't completely understand the situation here.
I'm going to show my ignorance here. I actually thought these were JRPGs. I played Panzer Dragoon Orta and loved it, but I thought that were a spin-off.
No.
I always thought, and you mentioned Panzer Dragoon Saga there, is that the RPG?
If I'm correct, because like I said, I haven't actually played it, it's like a mix between an RPG and a shooter.
Right, okay, because I seem to remember this series having some sort of RPG leanings, and it wasn't until... the first one I played was Panzer Dragoon Orta, and it's basically Res on dragons, and since I love Res, this were right up my alley. So, having learned that this is more like the Res games, I'm kind of optimistic. It's become on my radar, but I'm not going to get super excited for it until, like you said, Forever Entertainment show their hand and go, here, this is what it is, this is what it's going to look like, and then get excited for it, because it could be shite, they could fuck it up. It could be another Shenmue 1 and 2 remake.
Oh, don't.
Could bollocks it up.
I don't think they can bollocks it up that bad.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, and hopefully if they do a good job and they sell well, then Panzer Dragoon Saga will get the remake and everyone will be happy with that. But yeah, more to come in a few months apparently. So what's next?
Monster Hunter World's first big expansion, Iceborne, has been announced. It's going to be releasing in autumn 2019 and it'll introduce a new quest rank, new monsters, a new icy area, and the story will continue where Monster Hunter World left off. So
Yay.
If you've not finished it, now's the time to go do that.
Yeah, I should really do that.
Me too. I got stuck on the last set of dragons and I never went back.
I got stuck on Giganti.
Oh, you've not far to go.
No.
You're a couple of steps behind me. Series head Ryozo Sugimoto said the expansion would be similar in size to the older G or Ultimate editions. So they're basically bolstering the base game. They're not releasing another game. More information will come in the spring of 2019. Capcom have also announced that Geralt of Rivia from the Witcher series is also going to make an appearance in Monster Hunter World in early 2019. So it was a bit of a double-barreled reveal, this trailer that they showed.
It was a good day for Monster Hunter fans.
Geralt's voice actor, Doug Cockle, has recorded lines of dialogue for the English version, if you're interested. Other languages are getting new lines recorded by their respective voice actors, so...
That's cool. That's a really nice touch.
Also from December 19th to January 3rd, you'll be able to hunt Arch-Tempered Kulvid Taroth. And next year, available in spring, you're going to be able to hunt Arch-Tempered Nergigante as well.
Fuck that guy.
Just because you're stuck on him. To be fair, he is an absolute twat. Like, that last room is... Whew. What a slag.
I'm not having fun.
Thing is, once you've beaten him a couple of times, you'll go back and he'll be like, oh, you're such a pussycat. Don't know why I had trouble with him. So, this is as good Capcom news for this week.
It's very good Capcom news.
It is. At least someone's got their head screwed on over at that place.
I'm very impressed with this because by the time this comes out, the game would have been out for about 20 months. And that's 20 months of free content that they've been giving us through monsters, through crossover events. It's a game that they've been putting loads in. And then now they're coming out and going, now we're releasing a paid expansion. And that's the thing. It is going to be an expansion. It's a new area. It's going to have new story. It's going to have new monsters. It's a big update. And even if it comes out for like 25, 30 quid, I'll be happy to pay it.
Yeah, me too.
Because they've provided so much free content over the course of this game's life already. And now they're going to be adding so much more. And the thing is, with doing tempered monsters and stuff, they can make tweaks and change colour palettes and stuff. There's not a lot of work that goes into that. But they've needed full teams of people again to create these new monsters, to create these new areas, to create this new story. It is essentially a nice chunk of game. So again, it's something that I don't have a problem paying money for, because it's not like they've come out as soon as the game is released and said, here's our DLC plan.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be releasing DLC in the next few months.
Yeah, it's good honest work what they've put in.
The guys in charge of Monster Hunter World, the rest of Capcom can learn from them.
Easily, yeah.
Because there's something else going on there that's just fucking it up. When you're looking at that Street Fighter V story, and then you're looking at this.
It's like two different companies.
Yeah, someone needs to have a word. And these guys, they know what they're doing. And I've got so much respect for them for this, and I am very excited.
Have you got a wish list for what you'd like to see in this?
I'd just like to get past Nergigante, to be honest.
I just hope that Khezu don't fucking show up.
Same.
Screaming tart.
Fucking hate Khezu.
Fuck Khezu.
I hope Tigrex turns up, because with it being a snow thing.
I want Barrioth. A Barrioth is the coolest fucking shit. God, he's such a cool monster.
I want to see an HD, is it Zamatros?
Zamtrios, and Legombia as well, that polar bear. I love that motherfucker.
I just want to see that giant shark testicle being all HD and veiny.
Yeah, there were some good monsters there. As well as, you look at stuff like Glacial, the Ice Barroth, Jade Barroth, that's it. The ice variants of all the other monsters can show up as well. And new monsters as well. Like, you look at the roster in Monster Hunter World, nearly all of it is new.
Yeah.
You have the Rathians and stuff, but yeah, 90% of it's brand spanking new.
But I am looking forward to seeing some old faces. But like you, as long as there's no Kazu there, because I do not want to see that mutilated foreskin in HD.
Neither do I.
Oh my god, nightmare fuel.
Especially when it drops that liquid as well to craft with. I mean, what the fuck? I don't want to touch that.
Ugh, I don't want to wear it. It's horrendous.
Okay, speaking of nightmare fuel, let's move on to the next story.
Do we have to?
Yep.
Okay, so a few months ago we covered the fact that the Sonic the Hedgehog movie had its cast. And now, earlier on this week, we got our first teaser poster. And it's horrendous. So the poster is just a black background with a blue silhouetted Sonic the Hedgehog. But he looks like a man with a furry hat on. It just looks like he's wearing
He's really muscular as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He looks like a man. Like it looks like if Usain Bolt was a furry.
It's Sonic Fox has been working out.
Isn't it? It's fucking like what? And I feel bad. I feel really shitty because I don't want to sound like an entitled gamer, like with #NotMySonic. But this isn't Sonic the Hedgehog. Like when they redesigned him for Sonic Boom, I thought it looked cool. It looked good. It still looked like Sonic, but it was different enough. When they redesigned him for the Dreamcast, it still looked like Sonic.
Yeah, the lanky legs and stuff.
This literally just looks like a man. And it doesn't get any better because a couple of days ago, another poster leaked for it of just his legs looking out on a bridge. And
I think that's meant to be Golden Gate Bridge, innit?
Yeah, I couldn't remember the name of it. But it's been confirmed as real because it's been popping up in the wild at different cinemas, and people who work at cinemas have been taking photographs of it and putting it on Twitter. What the fuck are they thinking?
See, I saw that first poster and I was like, haha, that's quite bad. And then I saw the second poster and I was like, is this fan-made? The second poster, the leak poster, makes the top poster look professional.
Yeah.
I mean, this is all speculation, they're just posters, but this film is going to be a fucking car crash, innit?
It is.
It's going to be garbage.
I mean, look at his shoes.
He's not even wearing socks.
I know. He's running without socks. He's going to get blisters. He's going to wear his shoes out. It's stupid. And I'm looking at him going, there's going to be a generation of furries who are looking at this going, he's got nice legs. I'm looking at it going, he's got nice legs. I think I might be a furry now. I wish my legs looked like that.
What,
Yeah.
blue and furry?
Blue and furry, yeah.
With no socks?
Ugh, I don't like this at all.
The dash, thing looks awful.
The thing that's bad as well is this probably wouldn't have looked as bad if the trailer for Detective Pikachu didn't make the realistic looking Pokemon look so good.
To be fair, some of those Pokemon look like fucking nightmare fuel anyway. Some of them look good, some of them look bad. That Mr. Mime, fucking hell.
Mr. Mime, but he's always been nightmare fuel. I mean, look at him, he looks like a paedophile. There's no way that he's going to look nice. So the fact that he looks like an actual nightmare is real. Sonic's supposed to be your mate. Sonic's supposed to be your buddy. Sonic's not supposed to look like he could hold you down in prison showers. I do not like this design at all.
Well,
He
no,
frightens
Sonic's
me.
always been the bad boy, hasn't he? He's always been the friend that your mother doesn't want you to play with. Mario's always been the responsible one.
Yeah, but
Sonic's
now I
been
don't want to
the
play
bad
with him.
attitude.
I don't want to let him anywhere near my children, and I don't have children. He has man hands. He has the hands of a man. He's not even wearing gloves. It's... Oh my god. You know you're going to see his dick swinging.
I fucking hope not. But there we go, Rule 34. It's just fucking put its foot in the door. Now you've said that. That's never going to go back.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Well, I don't like it either, but here's the thing. It's a film about a video game personality. Is there going to be a video game tie-in when it comes out?
I asked that very same question.
And what is it going to be like if they do?
I reckon there is.
Is it going to be just a typical Sonic game? Or is it going to be a really, really shitty film tie-in that's got fuck all to do with...
It's going to be a reskin of Sonic 06 with a realistic looking Sonic in it this time.
A dude with a Sonic hat on.
Yeah.
Really muscular.
I really hope that he sounds like, hey there kids, gotta go fast.
I always remember being in... But this is going back some time. This is when Sonic Adventure came out on the Dreamcast. Was it the Dreamcast?
Yes, it was.
And I heard Knuckles the Echidna's voice, and it was like, why does Knuckles sound like he's got an 80-a-day habit? He's like, hey, kids, let's go get some Chaos Emeralds. It's like, what the fuck is going on?
You want to come into my garden and dig?
And then you've got Tails that's like, hi. Like talking like Mickey Mouse or some shit. It's, oh, man. Oh, fucking hell. What if all his friends are in this as well? Cream the Rabbit and the Bumblebee and the fucking crocodile. Oh.
He'll be an actual crocodile. He will eat children.
Yeah, but he'll be a musket. He'll be buff as fuck.
Yeah.
He'll have got gains.
Tails has got rabies. Tails is literally just a mutant. Like, kill me. People are driving along like, why is that fox driving a car? I don't know. You
do realise we've had more fun just taking the piss out of this film than we would if we actually sat and watched it.
Yeah, that's it's sad.
It's going to be shit. I think it might be so bad, it's amazing. I think there's a potential that it could be like that, like Super Mario Brothers.
I think it's going to be like The Room. It's going to be like The Room for furries.
I did not super spin. I did not.
Oh, hi, Doc. Oh, my God.
Oh. I think that's it. We should probably tie up this episode because we're not going to top that.
If you'd like to talk to us about any of the stories we mentioned, then please feel free to leave a comment below or talk to us over at Twitter at StrangePlayUK or follow us on Instagram at StrangePlay. You can also join our Discord server, invite link in the description. Also, if you like this video or like what we do on the channel, feel free to like this video, subscribe to our channel and share this video with your friends. It helps us grow as a channel and we really appreciate it. But until next week, thank you very much for watching and we will see you then.
Gotta go fast! I'm laughing so much I'm sweating.